And it tastes really good. Gotta go. Coffee on board. 2 shots? No, that will be done. Yeah. I can see it. But I'm heard it's really good. We'll know. Then I want to tell my story. Exactly. Absolutely. That's a hell of a lot. I'm just going to somewhere. What's a small little town? If we don't have a there, it's about. I can't wait. Okay, 1 week, right? 10 days after. If I get you an animate, you said go to a Google. Tokyo, Starbucks. No. I'll tell you what's oh, you said it could be an animate. Yeah. Tokyo, watch. They're not like oh. I mean, absolutely. Uh, I actually have a problem. So, right? I would laugh so hard. It's already public. I mean, I went this morning. I'm good. Are you ready? If you can get it. Yeah. No. July 29th. Oh, that's yeah. Yeah, she's very like pretty safe up there. went back to some lady who was waiting there. And she's like, yeah, we need to start. I wanted to make sure I was dude, it's fucking cool. I'm excited to go. Oh,
Ahorita tenemos los desayunos para los.
I'm gonna make backup the iced coffee can. Right? All that things like no juice. We're still gonna get it off today, so we're okay. But I was like, there's nothing. Oh.
Good morning. How are you? Man. Just downloading some photos here. Good morning, Jan. Thank you.
I never talked caramel frappuccino. Like,
Oh, most certainly. Happy Sunday, everybody. How you feeling this morning, Jan?
Feels better.
Ooh, sorry to hear that. But yeah, that park is in serious need of repair. I don't know. It's it's kind of hard. I see it from the city's point of view. To fix up that park, they would have to do it. Excuse me. They would have to do it in phases because the park is split up into two sections. There's two sides to the park. I mean, it's a huge expanse park. Uh, One side has the fountain where the statue was that I showed you, and the other half on the north side has the Levitt Pavilion. So that means that they would have to, all the homeless would have to shift to one side of the park, and then they can do one section of the park, one half of the park in sections. Once they're finished with that, then the homeless could go to the other side, the newly done side, do the other park in sections, whilst the new park, the redone park, is slowly being mucked up. See, it's kind of weird, you know. I mean, and they can't run off the homeless altogether. That would be kind of inhuman. So I don't know. I don't know how they would do it. Did it work? Yes, it worked. All right. Yeah, the dead grass. That also, and it's not just the homeless. You got to realize also there's a lot of pigeons there. There's a lot of pigeons and the geese and the duck. And geese poop is very acidic, so it kills the grass, and the pigeons don't help either. Nor do the seagulls or the skulls. So the birds have a great play into it as well. I didn't know. But yeah, like I was saying yesterday, it's funny because last year we had like 5 incidences with the homeless interfering with the Levitt Center down here in Memorial Park. So, which is a great part also why the Levitt Center's concert venue went from like 52 to 55 down to like less than 20 or 15, and it still hasn't started. Actually, it hasn't started altogether. They were pulling out of Pasadena because the city refuses. Well, they're not. It's not that they're refusing. They're not really wanting to do anything. But MacArthur Park, they have some. I mean, they had the Bengals. They had top-notch bands. Something almost close to 100 venues. It's already wrapping up. Summer's already just about over. So Persian Square is another one that they have huge venues. Pasadena did not want to spend the money, I think, forcing the homeless. I don't know. I don't know. And it's sad because they're denying a lot of Pasadena residents a great, great venue. Everybody comes out in droves to the Levitt Center. Families come out there, they picnic, they bring their wine, they bring their food and everything. Across the street is Rose Royce, which is kind of like a Vendome's, kind of like a Bevmo, smaller scale type of liquor, wine, expensive spirits. And people just walk across the street, buy their beverages, and then walk back. And everybody has a party, and everybody has a great time. You know? And they used to have from Tuesday through Sunday, 6 days a week was the Levitt. And then it went down to 4 or 5 last year to 0 this year. I don't know. I can't explain it. So. No, I got my housing. I have my housing. I got it. In part, yeah, it's because of the homeless situation. Yeah, it is. You know, and the thing is, I've seen this. The homeless here in Pasadena now. Like if you go to McDonald's. Well, the last time that I encountered was at Burger King before they closed Burger King down. Um, there's guys going inside Burger King panhandle. There's guys that go inside a Ralph's supermarket on South Lake and they panhandle. They're getting that bowl, you know. And it seems to be tolerated. I guess is the best word I can use. That it's being tolerated. Now, and another thing is, what really bugs me and irks me is that a lot of homeless people, they'll have their cups or whatever, and then they'll go to like the drinking fountains, the fast food restaurants, and they'll serve themselves a drink. By law, you're not supposed to do that because you're bringing a foreign object into a restaurant, and there's a possibility that you could introduce germs. It's an unsanitary condition, and you can't do that. What a lot of regular people, excuse me, don't realize is that it doesn't matter if you're not homeless or not. It's a health issue. You're not supposed to be doing that because you're introducing germs to a dispensing machine that can be transmitted to someone else. It's not just the homeless, it's that. But yeah, of course, homeless do it more than anybody else. It will be, yes. Pershing Square is big for Los Angeles. It's right there. It's right at the edge. It's in the heart of the Diamond District. The financial district is to the northeast. The fashion district, the garment district is to the west, southwest. Yeah, Pershing Square is right in the middle of the entire business. The stock market is like 4 blocks away. Pershing Square is, for better lack of terms, is the shit. And Pasadena, is when Tornick got elected, he the jewel it once was. He's doing a terrible job. He's letting down the blue bloods, most certainly. I don't know. I think the scandal will arise once he's out of office. Because he's going to be a one-term mayor for sure. He's not appeasing the people he was going to appease. Bunch of poop. Goose poop. Did anybody catch the blood moon last night? I did. I was over here at the parking lot at Vallarta, and I got some good shots. Then I came in here. It was pretty cool. It didn't last well. In Dubai, it was spectacular. I mean, it was. I think Dubai was the best place to see it. It was like red as can be. Here, about maybe 8 o'clock, it was really red. Southeast horizon, maybe about at 9:45 position. It was looking really nice. So I got some good shots actually. So I just downloaded them from my camera and I'm gonna upload them on Facebook. For today, oh my God. Well, this morning I got to do laundry. If no ifs, ands, or buts about it, I got to do laundry. And then I want to try and get somewhere to where I wanted to go. Yesterday, the Gold Line was being diverted. The bus line took a diversion. Traffic was bad. The 180 was packed. It was hot on the bus. The streets were. It wasn't that hot of a day, but when it's warm and hot outside, society's tempers flare. You know what I mean? So commuters were on the edge of teetering to go full out purge movie or something. I swear. I don't know. I want to go at least to City Walk or go to Santa Monica Beach. I don't even know what. No triple digits this week. Thank goodness. Yeah, low to mid in the 90s actually. Through Tuesday at 7. That's not these triple digits up here. You know, it's funny because here in Pasadena, it's usually 5 to 7 degrees hotter in the summertime, and in the wintertime, it's 6 to 10 degrees almost colder in the wintertime. So, kind of weird that way. I am at Starbucks. This is where I do my live streaming. This is where I do my uploading until I can either get my either call Spectrum or I'm still up in arms whether I want to go. I found out I can get Spectrum for my room only, but I'm thinking I'm just better off getting my own separate hotspot so I can carry it with me. And that way I don't have to screw around with anything else. So I can get 15 gigs of data for an extra $25 a month, which will probably round off my bill to about $100 a month for my cellular. So it's not so bad actually. When I was with Verizon 4 years ago, I was paying $105 for 3 gigs of data. Yeah, we do not like Verizon. Verizon is a ripoff to us. Yeah, see? Ditto. And you know what? They used to have the monopoly on cellular cover, but T-Mobile quickly caught up, and then AT&T and Sprint followed suit. So everybody's pretty much within the same. But I'm happy and content with T-Mobile, and I got a good credit history with T-Mobile. So Unless somebody can really offer me something really well with a good credit standing, I am not leaving T-Mobile. Good morning, Terry. How are you feeling this morning?
It sounded like you went like gas, but he was like, Juliet, if you get gas, like, I was trying to figure that out. I'm like, no, you should. You should know how to do your car.
Ooh.
Yeah. You should know how to work and operate and do everything with your car. No, because accidents happen. These humans just like you. So he's not putting the robot. You married a robot? Wow. That's amazing. You know, actually, I don't know. I don't know. This is
What? Oh, there we go. Our vegetacle was broken.
I'll remember. Okay. How much have you learned? Oh, I heard it wrong.
Anybody catch the blood moon in their part of the world?
The 31st.
Blood moon, blood moon, blood moon.
The 31st. The only reason January, February, March, April, May, July. That's actually how many
No,
days
no, I didn't.
There's 30, 31. And in between the knuckles, there's 30. Really? It's like the same way as doing your 9 every hand. Nine times 4. One. 9 times 4.
Maybe Monday.
Oh.
Well, that's another thing. I have to go. My instructor did a really bang up job on my resume and filling in the gaps. It's funny because I'm the only one that's actually doing anything in the class. So she's allowing me some allowances as far as like she's not being strict with me as far as mandatory. Just do this, basically, just do that. Come in here, sign. Because I've showed her everything that where I've gone and where places that I've applied online. and all that's. I keep track of that because that's all traceable. They have the power to find out whether you did or did not, even though most people will say, "Well, I apply it online." Well, they can check. There's always footprints, no matter what you do, especially when it comes to electronic nowadays. So everything can be traced. I like it. I'm happy. I just don't really. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I did apply in a couple places in Glendale, though I don't want to commute. I just want to. I think the farthest I want to commute is maybe Arcadia. I definitely don't want to do the downtown 7th and Figueroa commute again. That was just horrible, man. That was just awful. Commuting via public transportation is 10 times worse than commuting in car. I would rather be stuck on the 405 going north at 4:40 in the afternoon on the hottest day of summer than commuting metro. It is just awful. It's just terrible. Because it's just you and your car. When you're on public transportation, you have other people's attitudes. They're bitching and moaning, and the smells are god awful. It's the most atrocious trip ever. And this was yesterday, on Saturday, just to go seek some fun. So it wasn't even a work week. And come to find out, Old Town Pasadena lost its farmers market. Attendance was greatly low. I went last week to go to the farmers market, and I swear I thought I was like drunk or hungover because I'm like, how come? Where's the barricades? Where's the vendor? And I kept looking at my phone, looking at the date. I'm like, am I in a parallel world? Did I wake up in the Twilight Zone? I kept looking and looking. And then I asked the yellow shirt. Yellow shirts are the ones up. They're kind of like Pasadena security. They're informative, but they also do security. And they're like, no, the farmers market got shut down. Low attendance. And you could actually see the low attendance. I would like to go to either the beach or City Walk. I'm thinking that I'm going to go because it'll be closer. I'm thinking of going to Universal City Walk. And then sometime during this week, maybe I'll go to Santa Monica Beach in Venice. Traffic will be a little bit lighter versus the weekend because it's further out there. I got to take the gold to the red to the blue line and then the purple line. I had to take like 4 trains, 1 light rail and the rest subway. So I think I'm just going to take. It's easier just to get on the gold line to the red line to North Hollywood all together and just get off in Studio City. I think I shall be doing that today. Um, I think it's a 3-week class. So this was the first week. So henceforth, this is the first pass I get. I get another one, I think, Monday. I think Monday I get another one. And the one that I have right now carries over through Tuesday. So there's kind of an overlap, which is fine for me. Because I think, you know what? Let me check. I know the monthly pass is $100. The weekly pass, yeah, it's $1.75 a day per trip. The weekly pass is $25, and the monthly pass is $100. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. I found a new drug from Starbucks. I don't know if you guys have it where you are, if you've seen it, but Starbucks has this nitro cold brew, and I was at the West Colorado store, and I bought a grande nitro brew. Oh man, I fell in love with it. Yes, and I've been buying it. And yesterday, when I was getting on the bus, I went and got a Trente cup of ice water, and then the barista made a boo boo. So, and the thing is, when baristas make a boo boo, they can opt out to give it away for free. And she looked at me. She goes, "Do you like coffee?" And I go, "Yeah." She's like, "Would you like a grande nitro brew, cold brew?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And my eyes just bugged out. I swear they did the whole Warner Brothers animation. They popped out of my eyes, and I'm like, "Yes, yes." So I'm on the bus. I have my Trente cup of ice water and my grande cold brew, and I'm sipping on it. Oh, that is just liquid crack to me. They also have a peach tea nitro brew, which I want to try. But that is like bad. Put that in an IV bottle and just put it on a stand and let me walk around town. Oh, that is good stuff. That is really, really good stuff. And it's foamy. It's thick. You could almost stain furniture with it. It's just great. It is the bomb, baby. No, not really. I don't have a disability, so I can't get a access card, and I'm not a senior, thank goodness, so I can't get a senior card. So, it's all right. Oh, I know. That's okay. Honestly, since being out here, I've gone from having normal blood pressure, 120 over 80. I've developed low blood pressure. Just like I've become anemic now, so I have to take ferrous sulfate pills now. So, and I don't take them all the time because it makes my face break out. I didn't realize how poisonous iron pills are. I thought it was just the environment, being out here out on the streets. And I looked at my vitamin. My vitamins are okay. I also take prescription supplements, but I didn't know that iron pills were kind of poisonous. So they make you have skin irritations, and my face would break out. I look like a tweaker. I dislike. I dislike having my face all that stuff. Ugh. It takes me back to when I was a tweaker. But Jan, it's such a delectable drink. It's a delight. Charlie's greatest addiction is caffeine. I'd rather have prohibition and do away with all alcohol than to cease and desist on caffeine. Even if my doctor told me, Charlie, you can't have any more coffee or caffeine. Well, I'm going to my grave with my my cup. So yeah, I'll give up to anything else, almost anything else.
Hey, why do I have a certain urge to quote Shakespeare, Juliet? I just have a sudden urge to quote Shakespeare.
Yeah, I take that.
To deny thy father and refuse thy name. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's funny being in the situation. The immunity system went down. It just went haywire. Actually, just it's hard to take care of oneself when they're in that situation. That's why people are always constantly in the emergency room. And in great part, yeah, it's also to seek shelter for a while and maybe a meal. But honestly, your health deteriorates so rapidly. I mean, it's really bad. You don't eat properly. You can't eat properly. You can't maintain a well diet. And people wonder, why are homeless people so fat? Well, yeah, they'll gorge themselves, but the body also retains that weight. It's that survival starvation. The body stores it for an emergency. People are like, how can you be fat and homeless? How can you be employed and ignorant? Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for my pots and pans. August 15th, I get all my furniture and everything. So I love spinach. I used to hate spinach. I used to hate all green vegetables. With the exception of cucumbers and lettuce, but you know what I mean. Spinach, couldn't stand the smell, didn't like the taste. Now give me some spinach with a little bit of butter and salt, broccoli flower, cauliflower, squash, zucchini. Brussels sprouts, maybe not so much, but I do love cabbage. Hey, everything in life tastes better with butter and salt. So, It was funny. It was funny. Yesterday, not yesterday. Saturday. Yeah, Saturday was when I was in Glendale. When I was coming back from Glendale, there's a gelato place or ice cream place that opened up over here on South Raymond called Swedish Scoops. And the previous week, I had gotten a little business card that if you buy one scoop, you get a free scoop. So my funds were, they're still low. I just, and a scoop of gelato or ice cream or whatever is $4.95, either cup or cone. And it was hot. And I'm either thinking, well, I'm gonna go get a Coke, something cold to drink, but I really want ice cream. And then I remembered I had that little coupon card. So I spent $5 for a scoop of ice cream, plus I got one for free. So that was like a $10 scoop. So, but it was so delicious. It was good. I think last year I went to Rite Aid because they still sell Thrifty's ice cream. Look, a scoop of Thrifty's ice cream is almost $3. Wow. I remember when it used to be 5 cents a scoop, 15 cents for a triple. That was like $3 for almost one cylinder scoop. That's just amazing. Ooh. Oh, I'm so lazy. I don't even want to do laundry, but I need to. Oh my gosh. I'm just exhausted from commuting. Not so much from doing, just from commuting. Uh, what is this? Mm, yeah, no, I agree. And it's not like I really splurge on myself. I did when I was working, admittedly. And I do cheat myself. I have this budget, and I have what I need, I need. Mine in the shop. Holly still needed clothes, needed makeup, needed her shampoo and stuff for work. And I'm thinking, so I'm taking this out, and I'm taking this out. Yeah. I don't need new jeans because I'm a stay-at-home dad. I hardly ever go out except for shopping in areas. Socks, I can mend my own socks. I know how to mend my own socks. Yeah. That underwear I can get away for another 3 months. Whatever. I would cheat myself out. I just have a bad tendency to do that. And still, even though I'm not attached, I just still have a tendency to deny myself of some things. Though, one thing I do need, though, that I am going to spend, and I need it, not so much as for myself, but for what I do, I am going to, because I need it. My selfie stick that I had, it lasted me for a good 3 months, I think, from 99 cent store. It's $2. But I'm going to go to Sammy's Camera, and there's a nice metal and anodized aluminum selfie stick with tripod also, which is plus. because I don't want to carry a little tabletop tripod. This is all in one. It's a selfie stick. I think it extends 37, 36 inches. And it's a tripod. It's like $50. And I need it. Because it's tiring holding it like this. It's awkward. And I get really bad cramps in my hands too. I don't know if it's arthritis. I got to get checked or whatever. But I get really bad cramps. I'm gonna buy it. Come Tuesday, I need it, and I always utilize it. So it's not like something I'm gonna use a couple times or whatnot. I'm buffering. Helvetia, good morning. How are you doing? Oh, got up to this. Slow down. Don't get up so fast. It's hot. How hot? Ooh, that's right. You're in England. Ooh, it's muggy out there. What is it about? Let me see. 1 o'clock in the afternoon out there? So, yeah, I'm going to, and I got to meet up. Oh, yeah, no, I know. That's 2 o'clock? Okay. Well, a few more hours. Though it does get a tendency later afternoon, though, right? Once I get a job, yeah, but see, that's where I screwed up. All that money that I was making, I could have applied that to equipment. And instead, because I was yearning so much for being indoors, I spent all that money on rooms. And I kick myself in the ass every time I go by a motel room on the bus or whatever, and I'm thinking, Charlie, you know, but I became very, very human and just indulged myself in rooms and showers. I was just yearning for off the streets, you know. I mean, I could have had all that. Shoot, I think I could have probably had a new Apple laptop too. I'd have been smart about it. I know. Trust me. I am my worst critic, my harshest critic. And I don't let myself forget when I screw up. Yeah. Good morning, lady. You're just in the background, aren't you? Waiting for the opportunity to pop up. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but I know exactly what I do, and I account for what I do, and I am not the one to sugarcoat anything, and I do not like to make excuses for myself or anybody else. Period. I don't. To me, a spade is a spade. So whether it's your spade or my spade, it is what it is. The only good thing about yesterday is when I was in MacArthur Park, I was actually able to get a new phone with this isn't a paid phone. This is a, believe it or not, this is a government phone. This is what they call AKA an Obama phone. My other one that I had was okay, but it only had 250 megs of data. This now has 3 gigs of data. And this looks like an iPhone. It's kind of hard to tell because of the lighting, but it's got that kind of rose gold look, and it's weighty. So now, this is now my solid all-time B cam. This is stupid. This is stupid. A, B, maybe C, not so much, but this is definitely my backup phone. Though I have not faltered on page. Yeah, they did. You know, when I first got mine about 3 years ago, I had to go all the way to East LA to some supermarket, and what they were initially is that they were the old. They all came from Verizon. They were all refurbished phones. You know, you turn in a phone, you buy a new phone. Okay, they were refurbished phones, and I liked it though. I liked it. I had the Motorola. Oh, I had the Motorola World, which had the little QWERTY keyboard. It was maybe about this long, and it had the QWERTY keyboard and everything. I liked it. No data plan, just talk and text. Texting was limited, but yeah, they've come a long way. This one now, it looks like a silly iPhone, and it's heavy. I like it. I don't like those cheapy plastic ones. I like something with substance and weight. You know? But they have come a long way. Yes, they used to be the flip phones as well. Yeah. I used to like flip phones. I never liked anything that was like straight like this. I always liked my flip phone. I think it takes me back to Star Trek doing the communicator with flip up. Enterprise. Kirk here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I already took them because this was my first one from T-Mobile. This is my LG Aristo, and the last one I got, I didn't qualify for a phone, though I qualified for the SIM card. So I took my old T-Mobile SIM card and put it in here and utilized that. So now this is my solid B cam. So now I got to carry 3 bloody phones. I was like the only homeless schmuck around with carrying 2 of them. God, it feels so late. I think though, before I leave town, I'm gonna run up to. I'm gonna run up on the. Is it the 80 or the 81? I'm gonna run up and take the arts to the trailhead because I've yet to go to the trailhead, and I think it ends in September. Though proponents from Pasadena are fighting it because this is just a trial run. If the numbers show that it was successful, then they're going to extend it and they're going to continue the funding to run the trailhead. But there's a lot of proponents because they don't like that neighborhood is kind of quiet. It's very quiet actually, and they don't like the sound of the buses that make and everything. So we'll see what happens. So I think I might run up there. And honestly, I can't blame any of the Altadena residents. If I lived in a neighborhood as quiet as that they live, and then all of a sudden you have city buses from Pasadena going up there in your neighborhood, yeah, I'd be PO'd about it. I had called Spectrum. I can get solidary internet for my room, but I could also get. And I went and talked to T-Mobile, and because I do have good credit, and I've been timely with paying my bills, out the door for about $50, I could get a mobile hotspot with 15 gigs of data a month for an extra $25, which will round up my bill to an even $100. And that also includes having hotspot on my cell phone, talk and data and text all included. So for $100, hotspot and independent hotspot for my laptop because I'm just going to use that just to run my laptop. So I'm thinking T-Mobile. So, and that'll benefit me more because that'll just keep my credit rating with T-Mobile. And what people don't realize, building your credit with a cellular service is faster and better upcoming for your credit history. Because when you falter on cellular, it goes automatically to the bureau, and the first thing that shows up is your cellular bill. Whatever you falter on in life, whether it's gas, electric, or whatever, even quicker than a mortgage, believe it or not. Did you know that? Your credit rating goes quicker to the credit bureau than even the mortgage because it takes time to process. Cellular is immediately, it's almost instantaneous. So I'm thinking hotspot. It's just easier for me for my lifestyle because I'm always out and about. Because I mean, I hook up my laptop to my cell phone and it just kind of bogs it down. So definitely hotspot. Actually, I'm thinking about doing that. Thinking about doing that this coming week. Might as well just get it over with. We'll see. I definitely have to get that. Got to get that selfie stick. Just the position of holding my cell phone when I do the videos. It's just easier with that selfie stick. God, I must really be tired. It feels so much later than what it really is. It feels like it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I can't go to my room and go take a nap. I can't do that. It's actually easier for me to fall asleep in the library at the desk, at the table, than it is to go back to my room and take a nap. I don't know why. There's some psychology behind there, something, I don't know. But honestly, I can't even force myself to go back to the room and just take a nap. I'd have to take a pill. I just want to be out and about. There was a little bit of drama last night between one of our residents and one of the roommates' significant others. Stupid. I think the good thing is that my case manager, he definitely, after we had our house meeting and there was a little bit more drama that unfolded, and he walks me back to my room. He says, "You know what, Charlie?" He says, "I don't get paid to listen to this bullshit. This is just childish shit. He says, I'm gonna do whatever I can do to get you up out of here and get you in your own place quicker than the 1 year plan." I'm like, you know what? I go, I really don't care. He says, look, he says, I know you don't care and you tolerate a lot of stuff, but you don't need to go from one extreme to the next. I just think you would just do better if you were on your own, and I'm going to do what I can do to get you in your own place. And he kind of hinted on here in Pasadena, so I'm kind of dreading because I don't mind getting my own place here in Pasadena. It's the utilities. Oh, it's the bloody utilities. Oh, that's the only thing that kills me. I think I'd rather be in Arcadia. I'd rather be up north paying People's Gas Electric so much cheaper. But, yeah, you know, whatever. If I get my own place, yeah, that'll be aces. Well, I can still watch the movies. It just tends to slow down. Huh? Girlfriends, trust me. I've said this before. I'm not looking for it. If it happens, it happens. I am in no rush. I am in no rush. I'm too busy. I'm too busy doing what I'm doing. And first and foremost, the person that does get involved with me has to understand that I am always on the go. I don't. Now, see, it was so different when Holly and I were married and we had Marie. I'd rather spend time with my children and spoiling my children and taking them out than with my significant other. You know what? You know, it's the fact also that I think it's because I'm an only child. So my offspring, I also look as a sibling, and I want to teach, and I want to be their guide in life, kind of like a sibling. I want to be protective. I want to be their champion, as well as being their parent. But I couldn't. Honestly, there were times when I couldn't wait till Holly went off to work, and it's like, "Come on, baby, let's get dressed." Get dressed, and we're on the bus. And she loved going on the bus. She loved going on the train. She loved going on the subway. For about 2 months before, when we were in between cars, we were always taking the bus. and we're taking the Gold Line and we're going on excursions, the three of us. Then finally when we got the Suburban, and all right, baby, come on. You know, we're on the weekends we do our shopping, our household shopping. Come on, baby, it's time to go. We gotta go. Train, Daddy, train. No, honey, we're taking the truck. We got Daddy, train. I go, no, baby, we got a car now. We have a truck. Daddy, train. She fell in love with public transportation. She loved it. She loved being out and about, being new person. So, whomever enters my life has to understand that I like to go out and about. And as I get older, I don't want to be indoors. I want to be amongst humans. I want to be amongst bipeds, not not four wheels. My sign. Okay. This might be a tell-all. Pisces, water sign, March 13th. On a Sunday, 2 in the afternoon. I can already see what's going to come back. Lady T's calculating. So yes, I'm a leader. Yes, I like to inform people. I'm a guide. I'm a protector. I'm a nurturer. But at the same time, I am your best friend, your best ally. Cross me once, and that's it. I will never spawn up the same river twice. I like being a fishy. That's why my colors are blue and green. And I love water. That's why I love to take baths. Start seeing the pattern there?
What? There's the box that
My greatest weakness, admittedly, and self-knowingly, is when I fall hard. I mean, head over heels hard, you know, gone with the wind hard. So, but I've learned after If it doesn't work out, if it falters, I've learned to quickly pull myself up by the bootstraps and just move forward. At least to dwell on the demise. I question left and right. As I get older, yeah, fuck it. I just move on. You know, we had our time in the sun. And in the Chinese calendar, my worst is, my opposite is the dog and the rat. I think Holly or Carrie was a dog. I think. I can't. But I guess maybe Holly's birthday should have been an inclination. She was born September 11th, 1975. Funny, huh? 9/11/75. Didn't even really think about it. Yeah, but I don't, because when I go all out, I go all out. I maybe consciously, I don't think about it consciously. Maybe subconsciously I do, which is why I get crushed so easily and I feel so bad. But consciously I don't look for that same return that I put in. I don't. Honestly I don't. But maybe in retrospect, subconsciously, maybe I do hope for or yearn for. Because yeah, when I get hurt, yeah, it fucks up my whole game. You know, that's why I say I just learned to just brush off the dust, walk back over to another horse, and just climb back on, and just, all right, let's go. Got to get to the next town. You know, got to get to the next watering hole. I don't think so. And another one that is, I think I dated a Gemini. Oh man, I fell for this young lady. Still to this date, she is the one that still. I even find myself pining over for her in moments of my life. A certain breeze, a certain smell, or you know what I mean? Scent triggers memories, and it's a certain smell. She was a Gemini, duality. Stephanie Lee Peters. Damn. Or, yeah, I know. I agree. I know what you speaking of, and I agree, but come on. Sometimes it's fun to be childlike and play in the mud, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she was. Oh, Stephanie. Everything she did, I just fell in love with her. And the fun thing is that she was like a girl Friday where I was working, and I didn't notice her. I didn't even notice who she was or that she was working there until one of my subordinates pointed her out to me. And then I'm like, "Are you really?" And I walked in, and as I walked in through the double doors, and I looked at her, I swear I could hear angels with trumpets. And she turned around, and it was kismet from another world. I mean, it was very, very animated, very. I mean, it was like something out of a stupid movie. And uh, still to this day, I mean, just she's married now. From what I know, last hopefully happily. Yeah, I carry a torch for that young lady. 9 years my younger. I was 30. She was 21. Every Friday night, I would buy her a dozen yellow roses. Yep. Stephanie Lee Peters. Oh well, it was another life. Sometimes it sucks having a good memory. I'm I'm not photogenic. I'm not photographic memory, but like my mom, I have a pretty good memory about the little minute things in life as well. Habits, ticks, just little shit. Oh, she. The worst part about it is that I was her first. She was a virgin, you know. And so that made it all that much more. Wow. One day I will reveal all about her. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on the immediacy of two exes and my most recent with my daughter. So she's she's something else. Man, if I could write a book, I should write a book. So many of you folks tell me to write a book. Make notes, Charlie. Keep a journal. And I really dislike taking. I'm not one to take a make a journal. I never was one. I'm more about doing this little crap, taking taking notes and little shit like that. Keeping a journal. Oof.
2. Make it done.
Yeah, but you see the duality between Geminis have what they project, and then they have their internal agenda. Think about it, right? And it shows. Oh, I got to make an appointment with the eye doctor this week too. I would say my eyes are worse, but actually my eyes are better, which is why I have a hard time with these glasses. 2 years ago when I had my 2 years ago, holy crap, it was 2 years ago. Last time I had my eyes examined, my doctor said that my eyes got better, and I'm like, "Brr?" I go, my eyes are better? I go, I didn't know eyes could get better. He says, yeah, your eyes could get better. He says, the prescription that you have now is just is like 2 to 3 points stronger than what you need. And I'm like, wow. I can go to Chaps, which is on North Weekend. And hopefully I can get some glasses, because I can't afford glasses. My glasses are going to cost me like $300. And I can't go to Linden because they're just too expensive. That's my eye doctor. Sometimes it's fun to go back down memory lane. It's our own personal yellow brick road. Instead of getting to the final destination, we're starting back at the house that fell on the witch. Ooh, that was a very iconic quote. I'm gonna have to write that down. Wow. I just smarted myself. Oh, shit. That was funny. Yeah. Whereas my mom used to like to go back down memory lane. She would just, for her, going back down memory lane was getting drunk. Good morning, Junior Daz. Am I saying that correctly? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Memory Lane morning, as Lady T says. Certainly, ask away.
Hey, everything been cool?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, now I'm frightened. Hi, Christy. Good morning. And yes, I did get my wires crossed. Thank you. I was just so distraught with my disappointment and destination.
Rachel, I have your eyes blocked on the side.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. I think I need a Trente Nitro. Ugh. Slide me on to your video. Oh, okay. Well, was past tense. As of July 17th, I got in. Yes. A new chapter in this old man's life begins. Yes. About 3.5 years. Pretty bad. Originally, I am a printer, pressman, lithographer, multicolor film stripper, plate maker, page layout, paste up artist. I've done book publishing. I've done, and I am out to pasture. It doesn't behoove me actually to go back and do that. I mean, Metro communities, urbanites, mealies, heat set web, step and repeat, and then there's retail management, logistics, cooking, very light construction. I'm a great parent. I'm an okay spouse. I'll be admittedly saying that. I've done a lot of stuff. Light trucking. I know how to do. I can drive a 13-speed semi. I'm not so good at backing up the trailer. 8-speed bobtail, 4 low, 4 high. Done a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of stuff. I've lived a lot of places. Done a lot of things. Just this. Videography, photography. It's a new age, new era, and I'm more inclined in doing this because I've adapted and I've grown in this. So I find this to be a little bit easier. And this is something more that I'm into now. Though I was going to become a professional gamer, but my first wife said, "No, you're not. No, you're not. You're staying where you're working, mister." And I'm like, "Fuck, honey, I can, you see, I can, no, you're staying put." I'm like, all right. Printing, yes, printing. Oh, and reprographing too. Reprographing, blueprinting. Fuck, I've done a lot of shit. I've done a lot. Is it next week? I think next week. Check my calendar. Next week, it is, what night is it? It is, no. August 7th. Oh, this should be interesting. August 7th is Tuesday night, first night, which is a community. I think I've mentioned this, which is a community event where Pasadena comes out and they congregate in a certain area with the police present and everything. Get to know your community, get to know the police, have a safe night out, blah, blah. And this year it's going to be at the Church of God in Christ over here where the pastor has his thing. So I'm gonna vlog from there. Oh, I'm definitely going, baby. Yeah, this should be interesting. I'm not gonna encounter him. I'm not gonna approach him. But this should be very interesting. And I might even do a live stream. So I'm either gonna do a YouTube or a Facebook live stream. I don't know. What do you folks? Yeah, no, I could say, what do you folks think I should do? You guys are gonna probably say do a YouTube live stream. You have done a lot of different things. Right now, I'm not. Right now, it's this. It's this that pays nothing. Though I've been putting applications in like crazy. My last job, I used to work for last of June, June 6th. I was a sushi prep and sushi maker for Sugarfish down on South Lake. Here. I don't want to do fine dining anymore. I'll take it. But fine dining is too hard work because it's split shifts. It's lunch, and then in the afternoon you come back, and it's just too much work. I leave that to the young people. But I'd rather do fast food. I'd rather just do my 4, 6, or 8 hours. That's it. Oh, he's a pit. He's a pit, my dear. Yeah. And the hypocrisy that comes out of his mouth and his mannerisms. Wow. I could do a tell-all. I could really do a tell-all. But it will definitely not elevate me and make me feel any better. So, whatever. Yeah, I'm great at concierge work. Yeah, being a tour guide. Yeah, you're seeing that firsthand. But I wouldn't mind. Um, you know what's really cool? Chamber of Commerce. I'd love to have a position in the Chamber of Commerce. No, prep cook. Back of the house. I don't like the front of the house so much, honestly. There's too much politics in the front of the house. I'd rather be in the back of the house, and that's what I've done. Uh, no, I'd rather take kitchen work versus front of the house. But yeah, Chamber of Commerce. I used to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce in Hollywood back in '98. No, yeah, '98. When I was working at Copy Masters. I've done home caregiving. When I had when I had my up in Sun City, when I lived up there in Sun City, weeks on, 1 week off. It came right at the right moment in life and in time. Um, it was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was coming home from work. No, I was at work. I was doing sales for this company in Riverside. And about 2:30 in the afternoon, I was listening to KLOS. And Mark and Brian, it was Mark that came out on air from KLOS. And they said, ladies and gentlemen, the verdict is in, not guilty. Curfew will commence at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Those of you that are out will be subject to arrest or ticketed or arrest. We recommend that you go straight home. If you can, get off work early and just go home. There will be a 2-hour curfew. And that was the verdict of the Rodney King. So, and I'm like, you're freaking kidding me. So I went home, and as I was driving home, things were getting worse. People were already riding like crazy, riding like mad, rabid dogs. And I'm like, oh shit. So I had my 73 Nova, and packed up my bags, put my stuff in my car, in my trunk, and headed for Vegas. And this is the first time I ever went to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas in my life. So, and I'm listening as I'm driving to Vegas. Stopped off twice to get gas. Stopped off in Thermal. I think that was the last place that I stopped off. And I'm hearing Chicago, New York, the Twin Cities. Everybody's riding. And I'm thinking, this is a local thing. How is the rest of the world, even halfway around the world, people were riding? And I'm thinking, this is just nuts. This is crazy. So I've done, to digress, I say it came at a perfect time because I was getting involved with my patient. I was getting too emotionally involved. All my patients were terminal Alzheimer's and cancer. And I was given the position because it was temporary basis, because they were spending their last month to 3 months on this earth, and I was to see them exit. And I got very attached to my patients. These people were, I mean, they were literally rocket scientists, scientists. I had one gentleman and one wife. He had terminal cancer, Alzheimer's. She had terminal Alzheimer's, and every morning was a battle. The police department, the fire department, the paramedics already knew the household number and everything. So every morning was anew. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? You're not welcome here. I'm calling the police. So she would call, she would do her little thing. And it was my job to slowly reintroduce myself. 2 weeks, that was hard. Home caregiving is hard. And I was getting, this gentleman, he was a clockmaker. He would build clocks, and he in his shed outdoors. I remember the kids showing me everything. And he made cuckoo clocks. He would hand carve wooden gears. He would make the tiny little paper bellows that would go cuckoo, cuckoo. This. And then people in their house had the slings, so I put them in the slings, carry them into the bathroom, and I bathe them, I give them sponge baths, and yeah, no. Home caregiving, I will never do that again. I just got too emotionally involved. At the beginning, it was easy, but little by little, it starts to take a toll on a person's psyche. It was good money. It was great money. Oh, I'm confident. I'm not worried. Half of the battle is already done. I've already won half of the battle. It's getting to where I am now today. That was half the battle. Definitely half. More, no less. That's for me to accomplish. The first half was already done. The second half, that's up to me. Lay the bricks and mortar, and from there I go on. Teddy Roosevelt, one of my favorite presidents, actually. Yeah, that man. It's funny. Everyone looks to Washington and Lincoln, but Roosevelt was a hard ass, and he accomplished a lot. You know. When it came down to war, he did so much. He moved our country when we were helping other countries. Well, when we didn't want to stick our nose into other countries' war, he sought the fact that if we idly stand by and do nothing, the war will be brought to us or we will be pulled in the war. So he stepped our country's foot forward into it and ended it. So, yeah. Good choice in quoting. Great man. I mean, look, the teddy bear, namesake. Oh. Well, oh my goodness. I need caffeine. Well, we'll see what the week brings. Hopefully, knock on wood, I shall get a phone call and things will be a little bit better. I need a dedicated finance account for coffee houses, especially for Starbucks. Now that I'm hooked and addicted to the nitro brew, you know, it's funny that you know, like just to show you folks, I don't pussyfoot around. Yes, I have Starbucks app on my phone. Though it's empty, I always had my Starbucks gift card full all the time, especially when I was commuting to downtown LA. Oh man, I needed that so bad. I needed it so bad. Quite amusing, yes. But I love my Starbucks. And like I said, now with the introduction with the cold nitro brew, I love that stuff.
Yeah, I got your smack.
And I used to actually go once in a while over here to Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf on South Fair Oaks, but they closed it down. I don't know why, but in its place is going some millennial new coffee shop called Blue Bottle Cafe. Have no idea what it's about. Don't know when it's going to open up, but I'm kind of curious. I'm always open to new coffee shops. Yes, they do. I agree. I agree. You know, it was during wartime. I believe he was quoted saying something to the fact that if we're not careful, America will soon be buying goods from our former enemies. And doggone it, it's true. We buy everything from Japan, China, Germany. So I guess we weren't careful, were we? Do you remember that? I just retain a lot of stuff. That's why I like in the description boxes down below, I love quotes. I'm terrible at, I really am terrible at remembering quotes, but I love quotes. I think quotes are very poignant in day-to-day life. That's why I'll put a quote, maybe something that's relevant to that day or that particular vlog, but quotes in general, I love quotes. And the quotes that I get from, that you see, are from brainyquotes.com. Oh, I forgot I had that. I'm trying to free up a lot of clutter on my one B cam. But yeah, I think quotes are pretty important from day to day. Not too many people are into it, especially the younger sect.
Yeah, I'm on my way now. Yeah.
Never mind. Got distracted. All right, my friends. So I think I'm going to wrap it up. Maybe I'll do laundry tomorrow. Because I'd really like to get to the trailhead and check out that scene. And I want to get to City Walk. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I wrap it up. So, my friends, yo creo que ya va a estar así. Me voy a terminar lo que estoy haciendo aquí. This one. This is just so ridiculous. Even when I was homeless, I had all this. I was like, I think the only homeless person here in Pasadena that had all this electronic stuff and 2 cell phones. But I worked hard for what little I amassed. So. All right, my friends. Are you ready? Are you ready to end the day or to start the day? You guys are just incredible. I love you all. All right, folks, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Again, let's keep all this political and hate and letting our mouths run off before we actually think and think about the consequences. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter because you just never know. You just never know. Facebook friend of mine was coming across through an intersection. Dorothy got into an accident head on, totaled her car, but she's fully covered, so she's not too worried about it. But it sucks. She wasn't hurt, really. Bruised, but you just never know. Don't take today for granted or any other day there. Live for the moment, pull down your pants, and slide on the ice. If you like this live stream, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing now, get on board on this roller coaster because there's no safety net, there's no harness, there's no safety belt. Open. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Tell your friends and family about me and about us because you guys are just a great big part of it as much as what I've done. I've just been the platform. You guys have been helping with the pushing and the pulling. So if it wasn't for you and your encouragement, I don't know where I'd be today. So you're a part of this as much as I am. So I just started it. You guys have been the fuel. Christy, you too. 44, you too. Thank you so much. Lady T. worse. So true, so true. If you want to know anything else, links in the description boxes below. Leave a comment, good or bad. It's all good. It's all good. And I will post today's vlogs this afternoon, this evening. And I will see you folks tomorrow morning. It's hard to fail, but it's worse to never have tried and succeeded. That is so true. Take that quote today. It is hard to fail, but it is even worse to have not or ever tried to succeed. Sometimes it's best to try and fail. That way you learn. Because if you don't try and fail, you're never going to learn. Best foot forward in life, rather than just standing there like a stoop. You too. You enjoy the rest of the day. Folks, I got to go. I love you all. I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Take care. And have a great, great Sunday. Be positive and do something positive and nice today, all right? I love you all. Bye.